Welcome to today's daily recovery check-in, and today is all about breathwork. Now, if you're not using breathwork in your recovery, then now is the time to do that because it is a fantastic tool that you can use to help calm you down, slow down the heart rate, learn to be grounded, focus on mindfulness, and most importantly, help you work through urges and surges, triggers, feelings of acting out, feelings of using, any of those very strong surges is what I call them, or a desire to use or soothe in some way. And breath work is very, very simple. It's a really easy tool to use. You can do it anywhere when you're in the car, sitting on the couch, out having a walk, sitting at your desk in the office. You can literally do breath work anywhere. And you only really need to do it for 2 or 3 minutes, or you could do it for 10 minutes in the day, twice a day. There are a few ways that you can use it, and really just once you start to use it, you're going to find something that works for you around breath work. Okay. And why does breath work? Well, really, when the body is feeling relaxed and the breathing pace is nice and slow and calm, it sends a message to the brain that you're safe and that you're calm and that you can slow down and that there's no threats around and that your body is not in a state of fear. So when you have a nice, strong, long, slow paced breathe, it means that physiologically your whole body is going to be able to slow down and calm down, bringing your heart rate down nice and low. And so, what does that mean for you in terms of your recovery? Well, it means that you can use breathwork as a tool to self-soothe when before you might have been self-soothing in maladaptive ways and ways that weren't good for you, whether that was through using or drinking or some processed behavior, whether that was pornography or gambling. And breath work you could do 5 times a day, 10 times a day. You can do it when you get up in the morning, lying in bed, when you're going to sleep at nighttime. Literally, you can do breath work all through the day if that's something that you need to do. And I always encourage people to do breath work as a practice as opposed to as a reaction to a trigger or an urge or a surge. You can learn really good breathwork exercises by going to mindfulness classes, meditation classes, yoga classes. You'll also see if you're in any fitness or gym classes, they'll often talk about breathwork. Remember to breathe, to stop holding your breath, to take nice deep exhales. When you're stretching, they'll often tell you to just relax and just breathe for a couple of minutes just to get the body back in sync again and slowing down. And when you're breathing nice deep breaths like the one that I'm doing right now, you're filling your whole body up with oxygen. And when your body is filled with oxygen and your blood is filled with oxygen, it allows the body to function at an optimum level, or certainly a more optimum level than if you're just shallow breathing just here to the throat, which is where a lot of people breathe, or just to the top of the chest. So when you're doing your breath work, make sure that you're breathing right down into the pelvis, right down into the stomach, lifting up the diaphragm, and just nice, long, deep exhales, and you will get better at it as you practice. So just one more, a nice deep exhale right down into the stomach. You can practice it now. There are lots of different types of breathing that you can do. So one simple one would be to breathe in for 6 and breathe out for 10. So a shorter inhale with a nice long exhale. You can do the opposite. You could breathe in for 10, a nice long inhale, and a slightly shorter exhale. So you learn to get into these rhythms and work out what feels comfortable for you. You could also do something very simple like breathing in for 4, hold for 4, and breathe out for 4. So you have a nice triage of breathing. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. There are loads of different ways that you can practice breath work. If you're just starting it, particularly if you have processed behaviours and you get triggered in urges and surges, if it's around gambling or pornography or something like that, breath work is going to be huge because you could be triggered all over the place, and all you're doing is just taking 2 minutes, 5 minutes out to just lie down on the floor or sit on the couch. You can even pop your hand on your chest to help you be present and just do some simple breathing. Breathe in for 6 and out for 10. And then when you're feeling calmer, you're working through those urges and surges quite naturally. Your brain is distracted, and then you can go about your day again and bring your attention to your breathing and your breath work. And it takes your attention away from whatever is happening, maybe in that loop that's happening in your brain. So I hope that you find breath work useful. Please do strongly consider introducing that into some of your coping strategies and your recovery toolbox. Like I say, you can use it all through the day. Some days you might use it more, other days not so much, but use it as a practice rather than a preventative measure, and also as a preventative on the days that you're struggling. So have a strong recovery day.